consider a case. Suppose we have two agricultural plots exactly of the same size, having soil exactly of the same quality. Both the plots are plowed exactly in the similar manner, and seeds of the same quality are sown in the same quantity in both the plots in the same manner. Same temperature is maintained at both the plots, and irrigation is done with the same amount of water and at the same time. In short, both the plots have been tried to be made homogeneous as far as possible in all respects. What do you expect? Do you expect exactly the same yield in both the plots? Many people would say that theoretically it would be the same, as there is no any source of variation left uncontrolled. But what actually happens in such cases? The yields are not found exactly the same. This may mean that some factors might have been remained uncontrolled. But what could have been these factors? These factors are not known to us. Had these factors been known to us, they could have been controlled. These factors are beyond one's knowledge. Statistics gives name to such factors as error or as chance, which create difference in the yield for which we do not have any explanation. These may be known only to the Almighty, only to the God. When we do not find any phenomenon explained by science, we say, Bhagwan jane, Prabhu ichha. In fact, we realize the existence of some superior power. We realize the existence of God only when we fail to find some plausible explanation for some happenings. So far, a happening in this world can be explained by science. We do not realize the existence of God. We do not remember God. The existence of God starts from the point beyond which science has not been able to find any explanation yet. In this regard, Einstein's view was different. He argued that everything is perfectly determinable and measurable, and chance doesn't play any role. When asked if he believed in God, Einstein replied, I believe in Spinoza's God, who reveals himself in the orderly harmony of what exists, not in a God who concerns himself with fates and actions of human beings. However, on one of the Einstein's most famous statements, that God doesn't play any dice with the universe, Stephen Hawking once remarked, Not only does God play dice, but he sometimes throws them where they cannot be seen. He said that not only this, that there is randomness in the nature. The randomness we can't even figure out. In order to know the variation, if you curiously think of repeating the experiment on a number of homogeneous plots, on a number of homogeneous pairs of agricultural plots, variation in yield would be observed consistently in the repetitions. The variation due to these unknown factors is assigned to errors in statistics. We call this variation due to errors. It is also said to be due to chance. So, what we in our general daily life call variation due to the act of God, in statistics, we call that error. This variation, whose region is known only to God, only to the Almighty, only to some superpower, provides a basis for the analysis of variance, ANOVA. In analysis of variance, we find error sum of squares, obtaining it by subtracting the treatment sum of squares from the total sum of squares. Statistics in this way measures and analyzes the variation caused by the factors of which we are ignorant. In other words, though it doesn't find the causes for such variations created by God, it measures and analyzes the variation created by the God. Statistics thus enables us to have mathematical analysis of human ignorance. According to Frances Nightingale, to understand God's thoughts, we must study statistics. For these are the measures his purpose. Thank you. Thank you very much.